Tonight, what I'm going to do is show you how to create a swatch library. Once we've learned how to create a swatch library, you're going to use that swatch and use that, well, you will use that swatch to fill an actual flat. And we're creating swimwear by the use of Illustrator and then Photoshop. So the first thing that you want to do is actually locate a print that you want to save as a swatch. And like I said, you're going to use that swatch to fill your flat. So you can open up Adobe Illustrator. This is actually the swatch that I'm going to use and create. Will actually fill my flat with this actual swatch. But I want to start from the beginning, so I'm just going to close this out. I won't save it, and it may be saved somewhere else in my library because I've already created the library. But I'm going to do it from scratch as if I didn't save or create a library. So I'm opening Adobe Illustrator, and then you're going to go to either File, New, or you can also go to Create New. So it doesn't matter. With that being said, you're going to click Create New. My screen may be different from yours, but you definitely want to make sure, for me, I always use the inches instead of pixels. So you want to make sure that your inches is selected. The width, just make it a large enough artboard size so that you can maneuver around. So make sure that the art and illustration board is selected. Click inches, and I'm going to change my width to 10 just to give me room. You can do it to your liking, but of course, you know, you create a large enough artboard size to create and maneuver. So down here, I'm going to click Create, and now I have a new artboard. So like I said, I've already found the pattern that I want to use as a swatch. So I'm going to File, and then I'm going to hit Place. I'm going to go to my desktop because this is where the swatch is saved. So you save it wherever you want, to your desktop, to a folder. I save mine within a folder that's already on my desktop. So I'm going to scroll down to the file, and I saved it as Swim Print 1. It opens here, then I click Place. So once you click Place, this is what you should see. You would click on your art page, and you'll notice that it might be a little oversized. If you click on the white space, it'll be a little larger. But what we want to do, we want to reduce the size. I don't have a particular size, but I'll show you just so you can see it visually what the size should look like. So when you click on it, you want to just reduce the size down to a little small square. And then you can shift it up, drag and shift it up. So you will notice that while this X is here, you can see the embed key or the embed option. That's actually what you want to do. You want to embed this, but let me show you what happens if you don't, if you click the white space. So if you click the white space, embed disappears. But in order to save this to your swatches and then create a library, it must be embedded. So I'm going to click this. Once I click that, I want to click the embed option. So now the embed option is here. So what I want to do, I need to find my swatches. I'm just dragging the swatch palette over. So since this is embedded, I can simply click and drag my swatch here. You should see a green little circle that has a plus sign. Now my swatch is included within the swatch palette. So in order for me, I'm just going to pull this over so you can see it. So in order for me to save this swatch to create a library, I have to delete all of these other little things here, these folders. So I need to delete these colors. All I did was click on this folder. This is a folder with grays. I'm going to click and drag it to trash because I don't need them. All I want is this pattern. I'm going to click this folder here, drop it in my trash. Now I want to try to get rid of all of these colors. It'll take me forever to get rid of each color. So if I click here and drag it, it'll take me forever to do it, and I don't want to have to do that. So I'm just gonna click on my color. I'll hold down the shift key, click the brown. All of these other browns, I'm still holding down my shift key, clicking all of these different things that I don't need, let go of my shift key and drop it in the trash. Same thing with this lime green. I'll click on it, hold down the shift key, and you notice that it keeps bouncing back to none, but it's okay. Once you click it, all you have to do is hold down shift, click this green, and whatever colors you see, just click them while you're holding down the shift key. Remember, trial and error. So you may make mistakes, but it's okay. You can always start over. These two buttons, the none, and the registration, they can't be deleted, so don't even worry about them. Click on the white, it might bounce back to none, but that's okay. Hold down shift, click your white, red, all of these other colors. And now I let go of a shift, and then I'm going to drag it to the trash. So now I'm able to create my library. The only things that you'll see would be this none, the registration, and this new swatch pattern 6, swatch number 6. So I'm going to go here, this little books thing, it says swatch libraries menu. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to go up to the top where it says save swatches. So I'm going to click save swatches, and I'm going to name this swim 1. Now I want you to keep in mind I've already saved this swatch, but because of this tutorial, I'm acting as if I never saved it again. So I'm going to click save. So since it says it already exists, I'm going to click replace. With that being said, my swatch is in a library and it's able to be used as a swatch.